Well, greetings and the most heartfelt salutations to everyone out there. Welcome to a brand new episode of New York Nerd Show. I am Lord Cash, and this is an episode of Call of the Wild. I have got some Funkos as well as some Lego. It's the Advent Calendar 2021. We did a day one and day two the other night. And things got in the way last night, and we didn't do day three. So we've got another double up episode, day 3 and 4. So we kind of can see over here, I've got some of the Funko stuff. We are going to go ahead and start off on opening day 3 and day 4 from the Garbage Pail Kids Advent Calendar. That was actually from last year, 2020, but way things kind of rolled out, just didn't get to do it. So I have here the Garbage Pail Kids acrylic calendar, 25 days of collectible Garbage Pail Kids. So a new figure every day. I also have the display that we had from day 1 and day 2. So kind of, I'll see if I can get it to where the glare is not popping in. So you've got it was Fry and Ryan and Nasty Nick. Were the two from day 1 and day 2. So you can see I've got all the little slots there. So we'll see what day number 3 is. So let's find out. All right. I hope everyone is having a nice holiday season out there. December 4th. Only 21 more days until the official Christmas day. All righty. Now, all that Pat, he is the big Garbage Pail Kid collector. So he knows all about, what season, what series, when each of these characters actually debuted. So unfortunately, I don't know that much about them. So we'll have to check in with him when we do days 5 forward. So here is day number 3. Day number 3. And get that hole where it's not. I'm about to bust out my little image here. Bear with me as I'm trying to do this. There we go. So we have, is that Lindsay? So definitely kind of the a bunch of snot. I'm sorry, Leaky Lindsay. That is definitely a K on that Leaky Lindsay. Kind of the inside. She's kind of what you see on there. She's got snot everywhere. Definitely, as they say, gross. So those are kind of cool. Leaky Lindsay. And then day number 4, I'm going to read this one before I throw it up here. It's Patty Putty. So Patty Putty. Let's see if that gets it. There you go. Patty Putty. So this little kid is definitely rearranging his face. So that's gross. But I think that's the whole point. So 1, 2, and let's put number 3 right here. And then 4 goes over on this side, it looks like. So our updated board. Got them all right here. So Leaky Lindsay and Patty Putty are definitely added to the mix. So I'm all right here. So that's kind of cool. I really like the display that they have, that way you can have them all out. And as it up, it looks like there's even single ones. If you don't want to label them, put them all on one. I think there's may have relocated in the box itself. So once we get all of them done. There might be some in there that, so we'll definitely be checking that out. All righty, so that concludes day 3, day 4 of the Garbage Pail Kids 2D acrylic ones. All right, so now we're going to jump over into the world of Funko Pop. If you may notice, between all the stuff behind me, I definitely have lots of Funkos. So, of course, opening up the Harry Potter Funko Advent Calendar was definitely something I was going to do this year. Now, as I mentioned with day 1 and 2, this is a big thing that I do with my 2 little ones. So they love opening up Advent calendars. So they're in a little baggie and everything. So unfortunately, they are not that way. So you don't have to worry about opening up. I just get right straight to it. And I'm going to go ahead and open up and pull out day 3 and day 4. And I will show them on screen here in just a second. So day 3 and day 4 are actually really kind of special because very similar to last year's, I think it was actually day 2 or 3, it was Hedwig and it was flocked. So if you're not familiar with what flocked is, kind of have that little felt fuzz to them. And so this year on day number 3, we've got Fang. So Hagrid's dog, if I can cover my face. There it goes. Get a little zoom in on Fang. So that's pretty cool. You kind of can see he's got a little fuzz to him. Nice and a little soft and fluffy. Not to be confused with Fluffy from book number 1. So that's day number 3. And then day 4, again, very similar, kind of has something special about it as well. And that is Professor McGonagall. Let's get the camera to focus on her and not me. Let's see if I can cover my face. There she almost there. So it's really hard to tell, but she has a metallic shine to her hat as well as her outfit she's wearing. So, of course, Professor McGonagall is the head of Gryffindor House for most of the years in the 7 books that have been released. She is, very cool. She's professor of Transfiguration. That's what I was going to say before my brain just said no. So that's kind of cool. That is for Harry Potter. Let's go ahead and jump over to the world of The Office. We had Michael Scott and Jim Halpert for day number 1 and 2, respectively. So I'll go ahead and pull out day 3 and 4 of The Office Pops. And so day 2 was Jim Halpert. So day number 3 is going to be Pam. So I think that's kind of cool. Really like these little small ones. Definitely can create sort of little scene with them. And then, of course, day number 4, today's pop, is going to be Daryl. So originally in charge of the warehouse and then came upstairs to work actually in the office. Really, really cool. I like both of these. So recap. Fang, who's flocked. McGonagall, which I believe was like a metallic. And then day number 3 for Funko, Pam. And then Daryl. So those are the cool ones we have there. Now we're going to do a little switch, and we're going to go and talk about the world of Lego. And these ones, let's see what we got here. I always try to find the entrance door to them. So number 3 for these. So these ones are. I'm going to pull the character out here. Close those up. So this one is Avengers, Marvel Avengers. So you can definitely see a lot of stuff going on here on the cover board. So day number 1 was Iron Man. Day number 2 was the various. I don't even know how to call them, but the kind of the extra pieces for proton blaster, this and that. So number 3 is some sort of contraption that has a Lego wreath on the top, or it's a wreath. So that's kind of cool. I'm not really sure if this is going to come together something else. It's only day 3, so we'll have to find out. And then day 4 today, we have another little minifig, and it's Black Widow. Now, I don't know if she's roasting a marshmallow at the end of that stick. Who knows? Very well could be. But yeah, very, very cool. And we have a double dose of Harry Potter. So we've got this one here. This one was a little bit interesting because this one, kind of on the other night, has like a game board on the bottom of it. So you start over here with number 1. You're working your way all the way through the various days of the week, or sorry, of the month, till you get to the very end. So number 1 was Privet Drive. So that's kind of where you start your journey. Number 2 was the first year Harry Potter. Day number 3, I'm going to set that over here. And because day 4 actually goes with day 3, I put it in an actual baggie. So day number 3 is really cool. It may not look much, but it's actually the fireplace, and it has a little release here. That's kind of cool. And the reason being, if you've watched the first Harry Potter, when Harry Potter is getting acceptance letters from Hogwarts, Uncle Vernon decides to not have his letter, and so therefore closes up a little mail slot. And then on Saturday, as it was in the movie, he's very, very happy because there's no post on Saturday, so no mail. However, that's Muggle mail happens. No Muggle mail on Saturday. But these are not, of course, Muggle letters. So with that, I can show it here. He also closes up, tries to close up the fireplace. And so now here I'm going to hold my hand. You lift this up, you put all the pieces in, and all of the letters come pouring out. So that's kind of cool. You've got 3 of them. So just little envelope letters. It's cool. Then on top of that, you get to add a little broom over here, a shovel to clean it up. Click those on here. And because it is the holidays, we're going to put a wreath onto the fireplace. And again, you've got, can add the mail. Oops. Inside here. That way, when you hold it, now All the envelopes. So that's really cool that day 3 interacts and adds to day 4. So that's probably one of my favorite ones that has happened so far. Alrighty. Gonna go ahead and put this away. And I always like about Lego stuff, you always get those little extra pieces in case you lose something. Alrighty. We've got Star Wars. So again, we've got Star Wars Advent calendar. I believe the day 1 was a small Razor Crest. Day 2 was the Boo Fighter from episode 1. And day 3, we'll have to find out. Pull day 3 out there, and day 4. And one of the things that we actually mentioned is the placing on all the Lego Advent calendars are the same from one to the next. So on all of them, day 3 was right here in the corner. Day 4 is over here. Makes it very easy to get this. All right, because I saw this, I'm going to go ahead and utilize the board. So day 3 was a stormtrooper, and I'm pretty certain that kind of how the Harry Potter was, you get the day 4 that goes with it. So it's a little turret cannon. Again, cut my face so the camera focuses on that. So you've got that there. And then, of course, the stormtrooper lock onto it. Maybe. There it goes. And go pew, 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 pew. Because that's what all, guns make the sound in Star Wars. It goes pew. All righty. So stormtrooper back there. Little blaster cannon. Put that one back in day 4. I'll go with the other ones put back a little bit later. Now, the last thing that we had, all that Pat was really excited about it because it's, as a teacher, he really is on board with learning, reading, and things of that nature. So I picked this Advent calendar up at Five Below. And basically, it's a story collection, a festive countdown with 24 books, all about Disney stuff. So we got them all in here, got a little ornament. So I kind of pull day 1 was Snow Puppies. Then the other night, the kids and I, we read A Present for the Queen. And then we jump all the way down to the bottom. So last night's story was Flick's Christmas invention. And this one is when Dot tells Flick she's worried about the busy Christmas period, he puts on his thinking cap to create his best invention yet. However, he soon lands himself in trouble because that's what Flick does. And he has to find a way to save the day. So that's a nice little cool story there. And then today's story is Winnie the Pooh, Pooh's Jingle Bells. So a little synopsis on the back here. When Christopher Robin tells Pooh that the true meaning of Christmas is helping others, they set out with their friends to help Santa deliver his presents. Will they find him in time? I don't know. You'd have to read the book. What's really cool about these, what's really cool is they're pretty much full stories. You've got, lots of words on each page. Nice illustration of what's going on. So it'll take you, if you're reading this to kids and everything, it could take you a good 10, 15 minutes to read the story, depending on how much they're paying attention and whatnot. So again, it's very, very cool. I really kind of like this one. We do a story before we go to bed. So definitely, if you have a below near you and you're interested in that, definitely see if they've got one. Go check it out. Maybe online. Who knows? But anyways, that is pretty much going to wrap up I just opened, I think I'm doing the math here, 8 advent calendars. Wide variety, again, from Lego to Funko to Garbage Pail Kids to Disney Store books. Like to run the gambit here at New York Nerd Show. All sorts of fun stuff that we have here. We do want to thank you for checking out this episode. Hopefully, we'll have another episode tomorrow. If not, maybe maybe I just do this every 2 nights. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Life gets in the way, or as Jeff Goldblum says, life happens. Life finds a way. But that being said, I do want to thank you for joining us here on the New York Nerd Show for this special episode of Call of the Wild Advent Calendar Edition. So definitely come back, check us out, watch all the videos. You can watch us over on Twitch, Facebook Live, or over on YouTube. If you do check us out on YouTube, we've got over 250 videos that we have created over the past year or so, year plus. So definitely check us out over there. Hopefully you'll find something you like. We've got everything from wrestling to trading cards to getting stuff in the mail, Funko Pops, watching television shows, streaming stuff. So definitely check us out. We've got lots of stuff over there. We love when you guys send us stuff. So definitely leave a message. Which one is of these your favorite calendars? Do you like the Funko stuff? Do you like the Lego stuff? Is there a specific IP? Do you like Star Wars over Marvel? Do you like Marvel over Harry Potter? Let us know. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. I bid you adieu. I am Lord Cash. Good night, everybody.